This video was sent to me, and I thought that this was extremely interesting.
And when you hear Erika Kirk, you probably think of the Erika Kirk on the left there, who's everywhere. She was the wife of Charlie Kirk, who was recently assassinated. But we're going to be focused this video on this Erika Kirk. This Erika Kirk was First Lady of Florida in the 1960s and 70s, and she was married to the Florida governor, whose name was Claude Kirk. So when Claude Kirk was elected governor of Florida in 1966, he was single. He was actually called the most eligible bachelor in Florida at the time. And when he had his inauguration ball in January of 1967, after he took office, he shocked all of Florida when he showed up to the ball with a woman. And this girl was just a total mystery. No one knew who she was. No one had ever seen her with Claude Kirk before. And when he introduced her to people, he just referred to her as Madam X. So it turned out her name was Erika Mattfeld, and she was born in Germany in 1934, and then she moved to Brazil. And before Claude Kirk, she was married to an actor named Carlos Dolabella. And she worked as some sort of model or actress, although she doesn't really have any credits to her name.
It's also important to note that when they got married, Erika Kirk was 33 years old when the governor married her. He was 41 years old. Why is that important? Because that is very similar, once again, to Charlie Kirk's story. Because C. Kirk, Claude Kirk, Charlie Kirk, C. Kirk, when he married Erika Kirk, or Erika Frontvie at the time, she was 32 years old, almost 33.
And his story is actually kind of suspicious. He was this really rich guy. He was actually a lawyer, and then he made a bunch of money as a president of an insurance company. And then he abruptly quit, and he established some sort of investment firm that had offices in Jacksonville, Brazil, and Ireland. And he spent a lot of time in South America.
Claude Kirk, the governor of Florida, in May 1967, in response to lobbying from the Walt Disney Company, this governor actually signed into law legislation which created the Reedy Creek Improvement District and granted the Walt Disney Company self-governance status. Remember, the day that everything happened with Charlie Kirk, there was an individual that was asking him the question at the time. Hunter Kozak is the son of a director at the Jimmy Kimmel Show. His father's name is Steve Kozak. Steve Kozak's father is a guy by the name of Elliot Kozak. Elliot Kozak actually worked alongside a guy by the name of Bob Hope. Bob Hope was this super popular American comedian, actor, entrepreneur, producer, but he actually holds the record for hosting the Academy Awards ceremony 19 times. Well, Bob Hope is actually, or was, very close to, yep, you guessed it, Governor Claude Kirk.
Oh yeah, Diddy got a podcast.